One.
Hey guys, welcome. This is Preston with Source Hemp. This is our farm team here. John, Jay, and Julia with Fashi Farms. They've joined us on this exciting project here in North Carolina, planting the first hemp crop in the state since the 30s. So I'd like to start by thanking you guys for all of your efforts and everything you're doing here. Y'all wearing nice hats, I love those. Start here with Mr. John. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, I've been born and raised in these woods here. And ever since I was a wee tot running around on my little motorcycle, I remember Mr. John, and he has been making some of the finest sausage that I know of in this area, and I really appreciate that. But John, how long have you been farming in this area, buddy?
All my life.
How long?
I was born 2 miles from here,
Right on.
but I moved over here in the house in '41 with my dad, and I went to college, went in service, worked for 4 years at Liggett Mines, and came back home in 1961. And my brother and I formed a partnership, and we farmed for 34 years. We put 7 kids through college and never did have a fuss.
That's awesome.
We might do what we want to, just walk off and turn around and come back in 30 minutes and everything was fine. We'd gone.
That's family, ain't it?
That's family.
That's what we're doing, revitalizing the family farm.
He turned
right
85 Monday was a week ago.
Yeah,
So you'd be willing to say you've been farming close to a century.
yeah. Because I was born on the farm.
That is amazing. Mr. John here, leading up our mainline agriculture, making sure that all of our equipment's running. We're getting this beautiful plants in the ground. John, how long you been farming?
Well, let's see.
That's Jay.
Jay, sorry.
Well, basically all my life.
Edit.
I mean,
Jay, how long you been farming?
raised here, raised on the farm, and went to college, worked for Farm Bureau with their marketing division with the hogs, and left there and came back here in '95 and started farming with Dad in '95. And been here ever since, and he retired about 3 years ago. Well, let me put it this way, he gave me the bills about 3 years ago. So my brother and I have got a LLC partnership now, and we still let him, he kind of tells us what to do every day. So, you know, he's still sort of in charge.
He was raised in the tobacco field.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, just like, you know, like you guys.
Raised in a tobacco field
You
too.
know,
I understand.
I've done it all. I've seen it from the stick barns to the buck barns, tobacco harvesters. I mean, he has too, but you know, we've seen a whole lot. And actually, Julia is a 4th generation farmer
Excellent.
because with granddaddy, and then daddy, then me, then her. So,
Excellent.
And he is the 4th generation farming the same land.
Excellent.
He's farming the land that my granddaddy owned. We rented it from my brother.
so Julia's 5th generation.
Yeah.
5th generation
Yeah.
farmer right here, helping support Source Hemp and North Carolina in these efforts of moving us forward here. Julia, the newer generation is stepping up and actually leading, helping guide us in the different avenues of what we need to be doing from a compliance for research and development. Julia, what are you into? What are you bringing to the Source Hemp team?
So I hope to bring in how to make sure these plants grow properly, figuring out what makes easier for planting with our planter, and I hope that, you know, one day it'll just be very seamless and it goes off and we can just put them in, and we've already figured out some stuff that we're going to do for, you know, our upcoming year and figuring out what's the best way to plant. So
Right on. Well, we appreciate having your insight and leadership on the team. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of history with us.
Anybody that has planted tobacco with the carousel plant or one that you just laid the plant in understands what it's like. More about how to do this than somebody that's never seen the plant put in the ground.
Absolutely.
And Jay has seen it all.
Yes, sir.
But I got to thank my buddy Craig Hester too. You know,
Yeah.
Craig he and I have brainstormed this deal. We drew lines in the shop with chalk, measured, drew rows, and so he's helped a whole lot. He's a brother farmer. So,
Absolutely.
but anyway,
Yes, sir.
but we're looking forward to this.
We thank you guys, and it's because of these guys that we have the wonderful Hemp One right here that's helped plant these plants that you see right in here behind us. So again, thank you guys. Thank all of you, and we appreciate you, and cheers to the future.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right.